Hey y'all, this is Natasha with Clinician to Mental Health CEO. Let's talk about what to do 6 months into building your private practice and building momentum without burning out. So let's get to it. So 6 months into having a private practice can be a very interesting season. The dust has settled, the excitement of launching has kind of started to fade, and now, if it hasn't already, reality starts to set in. You've got your clients, you've found your rhythm, you have your systems, and maybe you're starting to realize that the way in which you are running your practice might not be the most sustainable. Or honestly, maybe you're just trying to figure out how to survive as a clinician who has now turned into a CEO. So if this sounds like you, then this video is for you. And I want to share 3 things that every therapist should focus on at the 6-month mark of opening their private practice. First, this is the time to refine your systems. So don't just survive on whatever you have been doing. Look for what's not working and reset. Go ahead and really hone in and streamline your systems to make sure that your practice can continue to run efficiently. This is kind of around the time where you should be learning what works, what doesn't work. Maybe your calendar is packed and you've got referral after referral, but you haven't done any notes. Or you've done all your notes and all of your referrals are coming in, but all of the other little admin things, maybe billing, maybe marketing, all of that stuff, it's completely falling to the wayside. This is your sign to pause and refine your systems. And these are the questions that you should be asking yourself. The first one is, what is draining too much of my time and my energy? And then the second one is, what can I delegate? What can I simplify? What can I automate? The truth is that by month 6, your business doesn't need more hustle. This is where you really should start to see more harmony. And it's not going to be perfect, but again, it's all about streamlining and improving what you started 6 months prior. Next, go ahead and revisit or finally define your niche. What is your expertise? Now, you may be guilty of what most of us do in the beginning of open a private practice, and that's kind of taking on any client that comes your way, which I totally understand. It's not best, but I understand. But now you should have enough client experience that you also understand the pattern of where and how you work best, what therapeutic techniques you are the strongest in, and what population you can serve best. So ask, who do you love working with? Who are you naturally most effective with? And you also should be asking, what population drains your energy? So this is the time to revisit that. And it's important for me to state that it's not about excluding certain individuals or certain populations, but it is about aligning yourself with the ones that you can serve powerfully. What I want you to ask yourself here are these questions. What themes keep showing up in my sessions? Does my website, does my social media actually reflect the types of clients or patients that I want to help and that I know that I can help? And then if someone was to find me online right now, like in this moment, would they be able to tell if I am the right fit for them? Know that clarity brings calm. So if you can narrow down who you serve best, your business will start to feel lighter. And honestly, your work becomes deeper. And then in the 6th month, you want to start, if you haven't already, strengthening your support systems. Don't work in isolation. One of the things that no one talks about or will tell you before opening your private practice is that it can get lonely. You're no longer talking to colleagues in the office next door or stopping by so-and-so's office to kiki and chit chat about what you guys did on that weekend. If you do not have a group practice, if it is just you, it's pretty quiet in between your sessions. So by month 6, this is when a lot of solo private practice owners can start to feel some of that loneliness and realize that it's probably time to start building community. And you can do this by joining like a supervision group or a peer consultation group. You want to stay connected with other therapists, whether that's online or in person. I specifically will suggest both. And then the last piece is you should also visit your own therapy work, because whatever growth you have will positively impact your clients. So at month 6, it's not about doing more, but it is about doing what matters, refining your systems so that it serves you, clarifying your niche so you can exercise your skills more authentically, and building a community in the field that reminds you that you are not alone.